Steve, the one thing I've come to realise about Australia is that it's a land of extremes. Extreme heat, extreme cold, extreme loads and extreme roads. That's quite a cocktail for transport operators and drivers to learn to live with.
It takes a unique truck to survive in this country, and it takes a unique driver to make that truck perform at its best. We can start in north of Australia where it's 50 degrees and move to the south of Australia in one trip where it can be extremely cold and wet and even ice and snow. So yeah, we have it all.
From the inside, an FH16 looks pretty much the same as it is in Europe. Outside, there are clearly some big differences. Monster fuel tanks to cover those massive distances that Australian truck drivers have to cover. Big AdBlue tanks too, for the SCR, to ensure that the emission standard system works all the distance. Coming down under to drive FH16 has reminded me of previous experiences of new FH. And the thing that stands out for me is the quality of steering. It's a truck that it goes where you point it and it stays where you point it. There's none of the seesaw action on steering wheels that you found on trucks of yesteryear. The steering on new FH is incredibly precise. Steve, I notice you're not wearing that other hat. Do you think I can persuade you to wear that hat?
Mate, you have more chance of getting me a ticket to the moon than me wearing that hat.
After a long day of filming, we're now approaching our first stopover in Toowoomba, where Steve and I draw straws to see who gets to spend the night in the FH cab. And the lucky winner is...
Well, it's coming up for 10:30 and I'm looking to bed down in the new FH Globetrotter cab to make sure I'm nice and toasty. I've got a lovely duvet, I've got a fantastic mattress, and I've got my Qantas pyjamas. So if you'll excuse me, I'm now going to go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, I had a good night's kip in the FH16. I'm just finishing off my breakfast al fresco. Steve, today's assignment involves you doing all the hard work. We've got to take 3 trailers, hitch them up to the mighty FH16, and you're going to show me what it's like to drive a road train. How about that?
No worries at all, mate.
Anything I need to do?
Just put your hat on and let's get going.
My favourite. What exactly is this combination then?
This is what's called a B-triple, Brian. It's basically 2 short trailers and 1 long trailer hooked onto the back of it. Overall length is about 36 metres. In weight terms, these combinations are allowed to run to about 90 tonnes. At the moment, we're at around 82 or 82.5 tonnes.
Well, it's still quite a handful.
It's a big truck. Yeah, it is a big truck.
We're now heading down the road to Millmerran to see just how well the FH16 performs as a B-triple combination.